I'm APEC, Editor-at-Large for Inside Unmanned Systems, and we're here with Jamie Marraccini, the CEO of Inertial Labs, a VIAVI company now, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But first I want to really talk about, what's up with your product line and how it's evolving.
I can give a long answer to that one.
Well, it's a good company, so.
The company really, it starts with IMU development. And so inertial measurement units are, that is the heart of any kind of nav system. And you need to make units that are across the whole range of performance, because when someone's making a decision about how to do their GNSS denied navigation, you have the ability to step up in IMU depending on how long you'll be out, as well as adding in other resiliency. GNSS resiliency followed by alternate kinds of inputs. And so our real focus as a business has been making sure we have the right product line there when it comes to IMUs. We also make our own magnetometers, so incorporating those magnetometers into the solution is extremely important. And then we start building up on the system level. So where we've spent a lot of time over the last year, we have a mature inertial navigation system that utilizes whatever receiver people want to use, from M-code to any multi-constellation. Good partnerships with the Hexagon guys, Septentrio. But we incorporate that product is stable, and it accepts other inputs for that product line. So where a lot of the effort has been is continuing to build up on the system side to offer a processing layer, to offer a visual inertial unit, so you have a camera module for doing computer vision based navigation, whether it's odometry, SLAM, or visual positioning, finding those partners, adding in low Earth orbit satellite for another absolute positioning kind of system, and then continuing to expand on the signals of opportunity, so time of flight radios and things like that, to get positioning, and putting that all in one bundle that is again modular, so that the customer has access. That's what we've been up to.
All right,
just a little bit
busy, right? Bunch of slackers, right? So, but you're kind of at the high performance end of this, and you're also robust in terms of temperature testing.
Of course, I mean everything's calibrated over temperature, and I wouldn't even use high performance. I would say the right performance.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
One of the reasons we're modular, or the way that we engage a customer with our team, is to make sure they're getting exactly what's needed. Because these items, everything has a cost. So matching the exact spec to the application is important, and then getting the price right and being the best price performance leader is important to us.
And then you're across a lot of your uses. Are across a lot of different sectors, right? So can you talk about a few of them?
Right. Sometimes we really do talk so much about navigation, and whether that's surface vessels or any kind of land vehicle. Land vehicle applications are great for us, multi-rotor copter, fixed wing. But Inertial Labs also makes a lot of pointing devices, specialized pointing devices, again using cameras sometimes, but we're on a lot of weapon aiming platforms. And then beyond specialized pointing, we'll do the stabilization sensors, so remote weapon station kind of stabilization, gimbal stabilization, camera stabilization, all these things are a whole nother part of the business that's important.
And then, so as a use case, I mean, you're doing utility inspections with LiDAR based? Or,
True. Yeah. That's another one is you continue stepping up on the system side, and eventually you take this modular approach and you put the camera together along with the LiDAR, and now you have all this nice timestamp, calibrated data, and you apply then some post-processing to it. Then you do a colorized point cloud, and all of a sudden you have these nice recipe or recipe units that are used commonly now for survey.
Great. And then let's talk about VIAVI. So that closed in January of this year.
Yes.
What does that enable you to do more of, or better of, or?
Right. So, a couple things. First, there's some real synergy. They have an APNT product line. One of our very first endeavors together was to integrate the Iridium Satellus positioning system and then also to incorporate their transcoder so that you know, if you have existing equipment, you have a choice. Do I want to retrofit, or do I want to strap on a new device that feeds the old systems? And so using the transcoder, you're able to take the robust INS output, feed it, and have the output of this go right to your GNSS receiver, GPS receiver, so that you can continue using your existing equipment. So tying into that system was one of the very first projects. As far as VIAVI, my experience so far is really wants to expand in the aerospace and defense marketplace. I think we're a good, important part of that. They have the desire to do it and the right vision, that where we can start to expand some of our ideas and to fund those ideas within the business. These kinds of sensors and modules, they have a lot of other applications, and when they're specialized for those applications, you'll have entirely new products. And so I think the goal is to continue doing what we're doing right now, continue doing that well, and to use their network to expand our exposure there, but then to possibly even expand the product line into more vertically integrated areas.
So deep and wide, right?
Deep and wide, there we go.
And, you know, I just want to close by talking about the show, Exponential. What are you trying to convey here?
Exponential is a very, it's a unique show for me. I mean, I've been coming here for a very long time, and compared to some of the larger shows that we would go to for like aerospace and defense, the people here, it's entrepreneurial in a way. People are looking for answers, they're looking for solutions, they're looking to contribute to solutions. And so from that standpoint, it's a lot more engagement. And it's not as much of, you know, I need a GNSS denied solution. It's like, tell me about the components of a GNSS denied solution. How can I participate? So there's a lot more engagement, and I get a lot out of it when we come here.
Well, great. Well, thanks for stopping by our booth, and it's great to see you.
Good seeing you.
Okay.
Thank you.